Hello, literature lovers. Welcome to LITTWIT CLUB. Hope you all are doing great. And today, this is our last video of mock test series on SLST 2025. Tomorrow is your exam, so all the best for your exams. Prepare hard. So, the very first question is in Ulysses, the narrator speaks out the monologue to his son Telemachus, his wife, his subjects, or his mariners. So in Ulysses, as you know, it is a dramatic monologue, and Ulysses himself addressing to his fellow mariners. The Nightingale's song fades gradually. Which of the following sequences of the plays is true about it? Whether first stream, then meadows, then hill, then valleys, or meadows, stream, hills, valleys, hills, valley, stream, meadows, valleys, glades, stream, or meadows. So simply it is meadows, stream, hills, and valleys. Then in willful choric, the small gnat swarm, what does it symbolize? Gnats are in painful condition. Winter is approaching. Autumn will never end or none. So it is simply winter is approaching. The blowing of the west wind gives a wake up call to the Atlantic, the Bays Bay, the Black Sea, or the Mediterranean Sea. So it gives a wake call to Mediterranean Sea. Identify the classical allusion underlining Sally's address to the skylark as a blithe spirit. So, what allusion is this? The spiritual conception of the presence of the birds everywhere, or the material reality of the bird, or the Platonic concept of the mysterious spirit of the universe, which remains invisible but pervades the world with its creative power, or none of above. So, it is simply the Platonic concept of mysterious spirits of the universe, which remains invisible but pervades the world with its creative power. In the poem, The World is Too Much with Us, the poet claimed people were killing their powers because they were so obsessed with modern amenities of life, consumerism, religious affairs, or none of above. So, the people are so obsessed with consumerism, that is, getting and spending. To be a successful writer, one must write impartially, intimately, intricately, or interestingly. So it is interestingly. How was the Norfolk's great house in size? 100 times bigger than that in which the essays lived, 10 times bigger than in which the essays lived, or 50 times bigger, or 20 times bigger. So it is 100 times bigger than in which the essays lived. Next question is, when the people for whom Mrs. Thurlow works were absent, she would fill the gap by doing other works like reading newspapers, digging cabbages, responding roots, tea picking, and taking care of her husband, or other works like responding roots, tea picking, planting cabbages, and more sleeping. Other works like reading newspaper, digging cabbages, responding roots, and taking tours to London, or other works like picking and planting potatoes, digging cabbages, responding roots, pea picking, and more washing. So, other works like picking and planting potatoes, digging cabbages, responding roots, pea picking, and more washing. The story, The Gift of the Magi. Jim and Dale are called the wisest because they know the mystery of life. They made supreme self sacrifice for the sake of love to buy gifts. They have profound knowledge of Bible or none of these. So they made supreme self-sacrifice for the sake of love to buy gift. Tony in Sea Stoops to Conquer inherited £1,500 a year, £1,600 a year, £1,700 a year, or £2,500 a year. So he inherited 15 £100 a year. Arshad in Lagoon is a lover, a betrayer, or both A and B, or none of above. So Arshad is a lover for Dila Amila and also a betrayer for his brother. So here option A and B both are correct. The winner of the race profoundly dash his trophy for all to see, held and up, held and in, held and on, held and after. So it is profoundly held and then up. If he had time, he will call you. What will be there in the place of had? Would have had, has, or none of above. So it is if he would have time, he will call you. My servants has run dash my money. Run away, run after, run by, or run with. So it is my servant has run with my money. The fever will go down it if you take medicine, you will take medicine, the sunsets, or none of these. So if you take medicine. Next is everybody in this locality knows Kabir, a long beard beggar who always wants 1 rupee note, a long beard beggar who always wants a rupee note, a long beard beggar who always wants an rupee note, or a long beard beggar who always wants 1 rupee notes. So it is the long beard beggar who always wants a rupee note. If I had enough money, I would buy you a car. It is a complex sentence with a subordinate adverb clause, complex sentence with a subordinate noun clause, complex sentence with a subordinate adjective clause, or compound sentence with a subordinate adjective clause. So here it is if. So if is not a compound sentence. Hmm. So here it is a complex sentence. But whether it is adverbial clause, noun clause, or adjective clause. So it is a adverbial clause. I don't know where I was born. The underlined portion is an nominal clause, relative clause, adverb clause, or main clause. So it is a nominal clause. The boy flies kite. Here the underlined word or portion is a or an anomalous verb, causative verb, mixed verb, or none of above. So basically it is a none of above because fly is actually a kind of lexical verb. At face value means beauty, power of speech, outward appearance, or printed price. So face value is somewhere connected to outward appearance. Each of the boys was rewarded. So here underline word portion is a or an distributive adjective, numeral adjective, demonstrative adjective, or emphasizing adjective. So it is each somewhere distributive adjective. The noun wages can be used in plural form, singular form, or both A and B. So wages can be used as both plural and singular. He is a person who takes care of the museum. Replace the underlined word. So what we call the person who takes care of museum, whether it is potter, curator, caretaker, or none of above. So it is a curator. My and your are examples of qualitative adjective, interrogative adjective, distributive adjective, or possessive adjective. So they are the example of possessive adjective. The adjective form of the word time is temporal, timely, timeful, or time wise. So the adjective form of time is temporal. The word after the word absent. Absent word के बाद हम क्या use कर सकते हैं? A reflexive pronoun is always used, or a reflexive pronoun is used if absent is used as a verb, A reflexive pronoun is never used after absent. So a reflexive pronoun is used if absent is used as a verb. Next question. But in the sentence, there is no man but wishes to be happy. So here but is compound relative, restrictive relative, negative relative, or continuative relative. So it is a negative relative. If the participle is not attached to some noun or pronoun, it is called dangling participle, gerund, verbal noun, or present participle. So it is dangling participle. Now please do not stop laughing so loudly. The above sentence is a good example of the subjunctive mode, imperative mode, indicative mode, or none of above. So it is somewhere in imperative mode. So thanks for watching, supporting and sharing our video and subscribing us. And this is our last video for SLST 2025. Our team wishing you all the best and thanks for supporting us, liking our videos. Hope you enjoy all the videos and all the questions or quizzes we have done on Telegram. Link is given in the description of Telegram. There you can join our group and all the quizzes which we have done throughout a month is given there. So thanks for watching.